Alright, welcome back. We are going to be going on with our adventure of someone who can't craft shit. And last time we managed to get enough furniture for a few houses. This time we are going to be searching for the usual early game stuff. So I'm going to take one of our pad thai, and I'm going to take a shine potion, and a spelunker potion. And we are going to see where that gets us. Because we know almost nothing of the world beyond our little bubble. Now, we're not likely to see many spelunker potions. Okay, cool. So I believe that being well-fed marginally increases the mining speed of our poor old copper pickaxe. Which we're going to become very familiar with the woes of having. Because until we get a reaver shark, or luck our way into a bone pickaxe, we are stuck with it. I suppose a reaver shark is also something we have to luck our way into. There's no free rides when it comes to bettering our gear. When we are adamantly refusing to interact with one of the game's core mechanics. I'm using a few bombs, because we're not in danger of running out anytime soon. As far as bombs go. I don't think we are going to need, like, 400 HP for the Eye of Cthulhu, or that kind of thing. But ordinarily, you'd be taking on the Eye of Cthulhu with a little bit more defense, to say the least. I saw those pots and I was like, that might be an underground house, but nope. It is just a set of pots. God, we've already burned most of the spelunker potion. Like, not found much of anything. This is why, even if I don't have the ability to make them sustainably, or especially when I don't have the ability to make them sustainably, I save my splunkers in the early game if I happen to find any, or when I don't have a copper pickaxe. I was really hoping I'd find a chest. I was especially hopeful. Okay, those pillars are leading up to a chest. Okay, can we not have... a bazillion bats? And of course we get a dupe. Bollocks. We should, however, take some of these walls with us. Since I believe we were lacking in the walls department for the construction... You're kidding me. I mean, it doesn't really matter. By the way, one of the many pains of not being able to craft is not being able to make... God, I fucking hate fighting bats with shitty early game swords and... like, no... with swords that don't have auto swing is what I was trying to get at there. You know what sucks is that might be the only spelunker we ever find. I don't think it will be, but it might be. Crivens, this is awful, and you are actually blind. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything more to be had. But there is a mushroom biome. And as much as the last one we ran across sucked, usually 1.4 mushroom biomes entail good things. So let's hope that is the case this time through. How much money do we have? Oh, like nothing. We can sell our cloud in a bottle, though, since we don't need it for anything. Oh, Christ. Draft pump. Should probably be picking these ores now that we don't have a time constraint. The only reason I wasn't is not a great use of what might be the only few minutes of Spelunker potion we ever get to mine early game ores to sell for money, but okay. Oh, you know? I am blind, I didn't notice that. Unfortunate that we're still missing Hermes Boots. I'd love a magic mirror, but not an absolute ton I can do about it. Wow. Man, why'd they have to be like little teensy weensy mushroom biomes? Sometimes you find one of these and there's several heart crystals inside it, and a chest and such. Not this time. Just two little weeny ones. Makes me have a crystal. That was not the most successful spelunking that we've had so far. Let's see if it gets any better. At least we have the walls for another house. Probably a way into here without digging. Do I have a bug net? Yeah. Broken musket for the win. Nice, a house. Show me. Okay, I'll take it. That is fine. And probably gather up the walls from this place while I'm here. We have 103 bombs left. I noticed I didn't have blocks on my hotbar. Okay, well... There's our magic mirror. So how's our gold situation? We should get the arms dealer to live in the desert with the nurse if he isn't already. I think he is, though. Yeah. Okay. So we should take all of our items that we're going to be selling, which is definitely copper ore, gel is virtually worthless, but we are going to be selling it. All of our current gold. Emeralds we don't want to sell because we need them. Magic sword. Copper short sword. If we want to make this then, if we actually have to keep the copper short sword. Glow sticks we can part with. We need iron bars, we need tungsten. There's not actually a ton that I want to sell. Gold we don't need for magic storage. Amethyst we do need for magic storage. Gel. Gray pressure plate. Broken vase. Yeah, there's not a lot we can sell here. We're not going to be able to get the mini shark. Yeah, let's just deposit that then. We actually don't have a lot at all. I kind of expected we'd have more. It's like actually good to part with. So we could... Let's go make that house in the desert habitable. That way we can get... And we'll tell the automaton to live there, probably. I suppose the next place we can go might be... Or another place we could go might be the underground desert. Per curiosity, what would the pylon run me? $7 gold 90, 27 gold 65. Okay. That way we can have the demo. Now where do we want to go? I suppose we could enter the underground desert through those trees. And let's... Oh, we have all of our money on us. I'm gonna buy a piggy bank. Let's buy a few grenades. You probably don't need the wooden boomerang anymore. And let's go to the trees and go into the underground desert. That should have some loot for us. Dune Rider boots could even be handy. But I get the feeling we're not, just because we can't combine boots into anything else, we're probably not going to be taking boots into the end game. We don't have any houses, so we can pick up a dye item. Because we're just gonna have to make sure to sell it before we build anymore. Because we do not want the dye trader to come in. I suppose it doesn't matter that much because we have walls and tables and chairs and such. We could build more houses, but I still don't want any NPCs we don't need. It's gonna be a pain in the ass actually getting the mini shark, but it is definitely one of the better weapons that we can get for the early game. Oh. Well, ain't that a treat? I forgot that the rolling cactuses do absurd amounts of damage. And also roll uphill, because obviously. Now, the first thing you think when you hit a ball that is on the slope of the hill with a force from the side that would push it down the hill is that it will roll uphill. Obviously. Pick up the red bone, Relogic. We haven't found any diamonds yet, so I don't think we can make magic storage. See, that one didn't defy physics. Like, that is how physics works. You rather forget the types of traps that exist in the 1.4 underground desert when you get down to it. Because who on earth actually goes to the 1.4 underground desert early? For a robot, you're not very smart. All I'm trying to do is get some cave access, but the game is intent on not letting me. Blood Moon. Somewhat. Oh wait, no, it's not. Hey, it's not actually a Death Blood Moon. This might in fact be fortuitous. He says as he takes 81 damage from a Drippler. Yeah, this is not going to be fortuitous. Because as much though I have life, I don't have armor at all. So I take massive damage from anything at all that hits me. Let's just... Let's just go underground and try to find some loot worth having. All of our NPCs are dead, but I think those are the only NPCs we can get. Do we have a... Yeah, I have a horseshoe. Piss off. What? Why would Smart Cursor start placing the robot that way? Great. So where do we want to head to? We've exhausted this area's resources. Perhaps we should make our way over to... Well, we could branch... Yeah, let's make for that minecart track and just branch off from there. And take... things of substantial financial value. I wonder which variant of skeleton can drop the ancient helmets? Those exist. Okay. Oh, hey, Jack Sellington. You have nothing good. Oh wait, no. Spelunker glow sticks are useful. We don't need a ton, though. By 10. It's a very poor substitute for a Spelunker potion, but it's better than nothing. I don't know what's hitting me right now. Okay, it's a black slime. Trying to block it in. Oh, cribbins. Anything good here? Dice. I was gonna say we should keep an eye out for small things. God, 42 damage cave back. You know, the nice thing about getting hit by traps is they actually sell for pressure plate, and the traps sell for like kinda decent money. At least by early game standards. Oh. Oh! We got an ancient gold hole, I didn't even notice. Beautiful! Okay. That is something. That is something to be happy about. We also got ourselves... I'm not gonna pick that up in case the die trader, like, instantly spawns. Okay, so let's go to the arms dealer and see how much. So any of this not sell. Tungsten ore. I'm probably like split the amethysts in half, not to be sold. The rest of it is fair game, including the shurikens. Okay. So let's head over there and see how close we are to a mini shark. Merchant. Okay, gel. Are you like... Yeah, we don't want to sell our iron ore either. Okay, that's like 6 gold. So it's like double our previous funds. So we're getting somewhere. We are slowly getting somewhere. So what about... And what we need right now are a lovely pair of Hermes Boots, and that's really it. Like, yeah, that's really it. Maybe we can go to the jungle. I don't know if we have enough mobility to really cope with the jungle. Game's dropping a few frames, ain't it? Yeah. Ugh. Okay. That was the game and not the stream. I checked and dropped frames are within acceptable parameters right now. Tanner the Guide. Small ant? Oh, you know what just occurred to me? How common are fairies that spawn from the fairy logs? So we could catch them and use them to help us find Hermes, or potentially catch one. And we could potentially sell them, too. Oh. I think they sell for a few gold each. I'd be selling. I suppose I could sell my bait, because honestly. Well, I suppose I should hold off from selling the bait until we. I'm not gonna spend an hour trying to catch a dragonfly. I'm not risking picking up a dye item and having the dye trader spawn. Let's see how we do in the underground jungle. It's gonna be badly. But it's worth a peek. There's probably an easy chest or two. And if we can get Hermes Boots, we're definitely like Jove. It is awful having absolutely no armor. Well, I suppose I don't have absolutely no armor anymore. I have 6 defense. You know, something that just occurred to me is I wonder if there's any potential in farming jungle bait critters for money. So I reckon these sell for, like, the standard fare for bait. And they would... That's a dead man's chest, I think. No, that's not. I didn't take the stuff, though. I was expecting to be dead. And I will be shortly. Yeah. It really sucks fighting. You pile of shit. Come on. Man, I hate how much damage the jungle bats do. Wonder if we'd outright die if a spiked jungle slime were to show up. We might. Not out of the question. Come on, another bat. don't know why I went to such a length to walk in a blue slime, but I did. That looks like a big patch of ore. That up there, though, looks like it might be a life crystal. Could also be a pot, though. That's the thing about Spelunker glow sticks. One of the things that's always got me a little bit about using Spelunker glow sticks is that I believe life crystals and pots are the same size. One of them is a lot more valuable than the other. Not to mention it could just be a 4-pack of copper. Okay, there's a life crystal in the water. And we have the first hornet of this expedition to deal with. Won't be the last hornet. Okay. Excellent. Okay. I wouldn't mind a boomstick. I don't know how much use we'd have for an anklet, but wouldn't exactly say no to it. Should be a decent amount of stuff to sell when we get home. Also, we have no need whatsoever for the umbrella anymore. Much as it is a legendary umbrella. Because clearly... feral claws. I'll take it. Better than nothing. It actually helps with our no auto swing on our zombie arm problem. Grab this tungsten while we're here. It occurs to me that we're almost out of bullets. We need to go home and buy some. Well, buy some next time we're in the desert. We could also get to work on a elevator, but we kind of don't have the funds to like outlay for that right now. The other problem we're facing, though that could be solved with the arrival of the Goblin Tinkerer, is that if we don't find the Eye of Cthulhu summon, we don't meet the conditions. We don't have, oh, we do have 10 defense. We must have something. Yeah, we actually do have 10 defense. Okay, never mind. We do meet the conditions. That said, our odds are not good with no Hermes Boots and no buffs and only 10 defense. Still, the ancient gold helmet is a massive boon, because we actually have a bit of armor. Without it, that would not be the case. You better not be leading me to that iron vein. If it's that iron vein, I'm gonna be so mad. I don't think it's the iron. I barely need heart crystals anymore, though I can sell any that I do find. It's a heart crystal, okay. Well, I'll take it. Better than a kick in the teeth, though. I almost got one from that man-eater. Oh, you're kidding me, there are two of them. I wouldn't happen to have... No. No. Ordinarily, what I would do to deal with man-eaters at this stage of the game is I would chuck a bit of sticky dynamite, like, where they're circling. Unfortunately, I don't have any dynamite, and I can't make sticky dynamite, though you could do it with regular dynamite. Inventory is full. Okay. We still don't have Hermes Boots. But that is at least... I'd call that a success. So is the merchant having to sell for more? Oh, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Do we have a demo? Yes, we have a demo. Unfortunately, we have 49 HP. 23 grenades. We don't have any ammo, though. By the way, this is probably going to be carnage for me, because... Wow. What? That was quite the shot. They predicted my movement, apparently. Alright, demolitionist. don't know what hit me there. It's probably... I don't appreciate this wizard. This wizard's an asshole. Oh, we're 20... Oh dear. We're gonna run out of stuff to throw at them, aren't we? They do drop spiky balls, so this is not going to be fun. Okay, we have spiky balls. Ordinarily, I would have a house here, like multiple layers and such. Piss off. The sorcerer, of course, had to immediately get a whole crowd of escorts. Okay, we have spiky balls. Yeah, we have a few. That'll be helpful. Yeah, the zombie arm is nowhere near good enough to actually combat the warriors. Like, 0% good enough. How close are we to being out of healing potions? Not close, okay. This is gonna be bad when we run out of grenades and... on. We only have 8 musket balls left. Fuck. I guess we could run to the desert? The desert? %. Oh god. And I thought 100 nades would be enough for this. We have 28 left. I didn't see the arrow. I really thought 100 grenades would be enough for this. And if we have to resort to zombie arming and macing the goblins now, it's not going to be fun. I can tell you that. Oh, there were like 6 of the archers there. I thought there were like 4. I thought there were 2. Piss off! God. This is the first time I've ever had a Goblin Army that, more through my own fault of, like, not having enough bullets and not having anything good for... Actually, you know what? Well, I probably can't get into my chest right now. I actually don't feel well prepared for. Ordinarily, this ain't an issue. %. Would we happen to have any platforms on us? No. There are some spiky balls in here. There's only... Wow, we have 18 grenades and 14 spiky balls. What? Oh. Yeah. Let's try to get to the desert. You could always jump down the elevator. I don't think it would make us any better prepared, though. Now let's try to get to the desert. And buy some musket balls. Actually, we do have 57 spiky balls now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it to the desert. Not by a long shot. Means we're quite likely to run out of... Come on. Oh, we're dead. Thank God the archer is done. Those are actual ammo as opposed to ones we threw down. I was going to be clearing them out well enough. Suppose we can chuck grenades in there. Those are decently high value nades. %. I was not using any grenades on that because we have 8 grenades and 6 fucking spiky balls left. Okay, we have some spiky balls. Okay. We're almost there. $95%. Okay. Seven grenades. And whatever spiky balls there are at the bottom there. There it is. Okay. That is the worst Goblin Army I've ever had in Terraria. But we can at least get the Tinkerer now. As salty as I am, I should not get rid of the gravestones, because, yeah, they're still good for something. Gee, look at all these arrows we have for the bow that we can't craft. Finch would probably have made the goblins a smidgen easier to deal with. And we should really get rid of this, like, whatever it was originally. Because it is a great place for ranged enemies to post up during invasions. And, you know, tear my limbs off from a distance. So now I suppose the question is, where to next? And the answer is, let's look for the Tinkerer. At the very least, we can get our musket fixed. Though we might not want even to do that because, you know, we're gonna buy the mini shark. So we have 15 gold. It's like 26 gold. I reckon we have 10 gold. I actually do. We don't need the broken mace anymore. The band of regen is superior to the... Yeah, that's better than a dump meter. Maybe not. We don't need the legendary umbrella. We don't need this green mushroom. We don't need glow sticks. What else do we need? We don't need gold bars. How did that door end up open in the first place? Sapphires we do need. Let's face it, we're not going to use a wooden boomerang. We don't need the living loom. We can sell these amethysts. We can sell these mushrooms. Don't need obsidian candles. Yeah, this might be 10 gold. We're not likely to need the spear, I don't think. Or the second Clouda bottle. Or most of this topaz. You know, this is starting to feel like 10 gold. Well, I didn't think a living loom sold for quite that much. I think that's enough. No. We are like 22 silver off. Okay. There we go. Now we're poor as dirt, but we have a gun. A decent gun. Now, the only thing we really are missing is Hermes Boots. It's weird to look at this and say that's the only thing we're missing, but as far as things you can get without crafting, that's what we're missing. Was sort of hoping we'd find them in the underground jungle, but well, we can go back there. Nothing's stopping me. You know what'll be nice? When we get the Tinkerer, we'll be able to buy a Grappling Hook. That's gonna be great, actually. I've found myself really wanting a grapple. And not something that's available without crafting one. Picking up every critter, because we still need to be able to afford stuff like pylons and dynamite for a elevator, so that we can have a cavern island that isn't like a nice, like, I guess it's not that important to make a elevator. Is it actually that important? It would be nice for, like, access, but what do we actually need to access? So what are we actually going to need to mine? Not a whole heck of a lot. Like, because we can't mine hard mode ores until post-golem. So it's like, do we need a elevator even? Versus just a cavern pylon. Maybe not. Like, trying to think of how I justify the time and money we would spend building an elevator. And ordinarily, a lot of the justification is that it really helps you find stuff. But we can barely use anything that any of the stuff a elevator would let us find, right? We'll take the other way on this minecart rail. I don't think I don't see you, mister. Oh, Crivens. Fuck. No, don't open the bestiary. Bestiary is not your friend. Well, that was a bust. There is, however, a jungle house on that side, which I'm gonna go back for. It's just that there was a man-eater and a very, very inconvenient spiked jungle fly in there. Troy, are you okay? You are dropping a lot of frames. Okay, there we go. All I need is a pair of Hermes Boots. And glove. But love is not possible to get in a video game, really. Wonder if we're gonna get an Eye of Cthulhu spawn. Wouldn't mind attempting it, but well, we have a mini shark. Like, I wouldn't say the odds are necessarily against us now. Hopefully this chest is our boots. Certainly a long trip to get to the jungle. I thought that was a butterfly. You know, come to think, just thinking about how we went to the arms dealer and bought a mini shark, right? Wonder if he saw us using a broken musket and he's like, I can fix that. Or, like, I know he wouldn't be in-game, but, like, I feel like a real-life arms dealer could probably fix a broken musket, at least, like, in this world where things are weird. Like, muskets are vaguely contemporary weapons with the mini shark. Despite the fact that, you know, a handheld minigun is actually, as far as I'm aware, not something that has been realized. Even with today's technology. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Bah! Like, even useful. I honestly don't know. Like, are shoe spikes even helpful? Maybe over the menacing step stool. But, like, definitely a, oh, that sucks type of moment. We're still kind of waiting on the traveling merchant selling us some team platforms. That's how we're going to get enough platforms to build arenas. Wonder how many platforms there actually are in the world without team platforms. Suppose a place to start with answering that question is, how many of the underground houses are there? I don't think that's an actual cave. Perfect. There's a house. Hermes Boots. At least there's a table. It's... Gotta look on the bright side. Oh, there's a black slime there. Oh, we have regular healing potions. Wow. Where do we have them, though? Oh, 2 of them. See, the thing is, we have a limited supply of those. At least in pre-hard mode. And these minecart rails go. This one goes and goes and goes, eh? I'm aware of the stuff I'm missing from being chased. Oh, that's like raw amber. Fucking bitch. Bin the rich mahogany. Where's our nades? We have 3. Come on. Okay. Well, it's certainly a step up, but... Oh, piss off. Man, that would have been a good reason to actually do that blood moon. Shark tooth necklace. Like, I honestly can't believe I didn't think of the shark tooth necklace when I... Like... What are we actually going to get from a blood moon? It's like, shark tooth necklace. There it is. Okay. What can we bin? Do we need anything but the last... Oh, we have the last life crystal. I don't think we need anything at all underground anymore. Yeah, I don't think we need anything at all underground. Except for, like, a summon. But it's getting to be end time. So... I'm gonna call it there for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. either tomorrow or the day after. Yeah, see you then.